there's a turnaround measure, which is it's 2 beats of D minor 7 and then 2 beats of G7. So that's one measure with 2 chords in it, just like this. And it starts over from the very beginning. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to walk through and try to use that one minor pentatonic shape over all those chords. All right? So C major 7, right? Put your pinky on C, and that's where you would do your minor pentatonic, right? But start from your pinky. With me so far? All right. Now we got E7. All right, and it's got a major third, obviously, right? It's got a major triad. So we're going to put our pinky on the E, and we'll play the minor pentatonic from there. Oops. Next is A7. So Tim, how are we gonna play the A7? Yep, easy. And then what's the next chord? Yep. So that's an easy one. How are you gonna do that? Yep. And then after that, E7. We've done this before. Yep. So far we start with that C major chord, right? So just to get it in your ear, I'll play the chords for a moment. That's the first 2 staves. So now if I play the minor pentatonics, let's keep it in your ear. I am using the minor pentatonic shape we learned, but I'm not doing it in A all the time. That's what I'm doing is I'm changing where it starts from to fit over all the chords. Even though it's one scale and one mode, one shape, one pattern, I'm able to use it over every single chord. And I am improvising, but improvising I'm not doing improvisation justice really at the moment. What I'm doing right now is basically just trying to play more musically than just this. And then to E7. A7, D minor, E7, A minor, and then D7, D minor, to G, and then to C. Because I'm playing all the right notes, but if I wanted to make it more musical, right, what I'd have to be doing is better voice leading, meaning I'd want to be using other modes. You with me, Tim? So first thing to do would be play through this song just with that one shape, but then obviously trying to maybe do it with just one other shape. Like let's take the next most common shape, which would be the one that starts on your A string. So C would then look like this. Sorry. Right? I'm doing A minor over C. And after that, the next chord is E7. So I would jump down to here, right? Doing minor pentatonic with my pinky on the root. You with me there so far? Nice. Okay, so then after that would be A7, which means that we would go here. And then D minor. Oops. So this time we had this. C to E to A, and then to D minor. Sorry, I added a note. Then to E to A minor. D7, D minor, G, to C. Now we're just as kind of unmusical as we were when we just used the other one. But if we can combine these different shapes of the same scale, it can be a little more musical, like this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, just now I'm doing, because right now I'm only using 2 modes. So you see in the beginning I took just the one mode, the most common, and then I took another mode, the second most common, and then I tried putting those 2 modes so that I could have better voice leading. Does that make sense? So then of course you could do it with all of your modes and of the minor pentatonic scale. And then the one other thing to consider is that we haven't really talked about this yet, but there's other places you could play those minor pentatonics, just starting from a different. Like, for example, if a chord was A minor, instead of just playing A minor over A minor all the time, you could play the B minor pentatonic or the E minor pentatonic, and they would have a very different sound overall, and you can mix between them, and there's a lot of different possibilities.